Westview High School on the map officially in Class 2A.
And the Westview Warriors go to 25-3 on the year. Troy Neely wins his second state championship.
Hostetler.
Oh, tough move by Scott Hostetler. Bounce pass to Rensberger. And he puts it in off the glass. Now he'll pump it up from the left side and hit.
We'll get the trap. That's trouble when you find Yoder that wide open.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another exciting evening of Westview Warrior basketball, streaming live at LaguanaMedia.com. This is Jerry Hostetler along with Jamie Miller. Tonight, we're coming to you from Westview High School, where Rob Yoder's 13-4 Westview Warriors will take on Ryan Abbott's 5-8 Eastside Blazers in a Northeast Corner Conference matchup. The Warriors defeated the Blazers in impressive fashion, 83-54 in the first round of the Northeast Corner Conference tournament on January 8th. So revenge will be on the Blazers' mind tonight as they do battle with the Warriors. Tonight's game is brought to you by the following business sponsors: the Blue Gate Restaurant in Shipshewana, by Mike's Automotive Service in Topeka, also by May Funeral Home in LaGrange. Also in LaGrange, Height Auto Body, Topeka Do It Best Hardware, also by Topeka Pharmacy, and Dale's Dependable Handyman Service, by Weaver Furniture in Shipshewana, by Jerry Standard in Middlebury, also by the Hometown Treasure, by Yoder Insurance in Shipshewana, also Quality Floor in Topeka, Frontline Auto Tech in Shipshewana, also by Yoder's Shipshewana Hardware and Troyer Saddlery. And our halftime trivia contest is brought to you by Shipshe Pizza. Our individual sponsors this year are Dan and Dawn Byler, John and Leslie Cook, Tim and Donna Height, Jerry and Fran Hostetler, Josiah and Candace Parker, Jim and Liz Stump, Tim and Kim Taylor, and Roger and Esther Winger. And Jamie will be back to talk to head coach Rob Yoder right after we take this 60-second timeout.
When you're turning your house into a home, your furniture plays a big part in the finished product. You'll love the finished products at Weaver Furniture Sales in Shipshewana. Come see the Weaver family. They will work with you to find a piece that fits your needs, or they'll have it custom built just for you. Weaver Furniture Sales is located just south of 5 and 20 in Shipshewana. Visit their website at weaverfurnituresales.com.
This is Jamie Miller with Laguana Media, and we're talking to Coach Rob Yoder. And Coach, the last time we met, you had just come off a convincing victory over Fairfield. So tonight, we look forward to Eastside. What have you worked on this week, and maybe what do you look to get better at over the remaining weeks of the season as we head toward the end?
Well, we've been working a lot on our motion offense and just the movements and spacing that we want to see out of that. We feel like we're getting better. And I think maybe the thing we're working the most on right now is man-to-man individual containment of penetration. I think we're getting beat too much off the dribble. And so that has been a focus for us for the past week at least. I mean, we always stress that, but that's something that we really want to see improvement on going down the stretch.
Tonight you look at Eastside, you beat them pretty handily a few weeks back. What do you tell your players to get ready for a game like this when they know they've already beat a team by a lot?
Well, I think all you have to do is look at Eastside, what they've done against other teams, and they went to Fairfield and won after Fairfield beat them at their place. They beat West Noble. They've beat some of the top half teams in our conference for sure. And so they're a good team. They're going to play better. Our kids realize that, and we're going to have to be sharp tonight to be able to play. I think we'll be without Josh. He's been sick for the week, and so it's going to put our bench is going to play more minutes, and somebody obviously gets put up into that starting spot of Josh's. So we're going to have a tough time of it, and we know we're going to have to play well.
All right, Coach. Thanks for your time. Good luck, and we'll be back for the keys to the game right after this.
Want to know what I like best about playing basketball for my high school? I like it because it's a place where my friends get to see me play. I like it because I'm playing for someone besides myself. I'm playing for everybody in my school and every person in my community.
Indiana high school sports. They're more than just a game.
Come and see me play.
And welcome back to Westview High School. Let's take a look quickly at the keys to the game tonight. We mentioned in the pregame interview we've already beaten this team a few weeks back. I think the score is 83-54, so beat them by 29. We need to be, number one, mentally ready to defeat a team that we beat by almost 30 points. You can talk about it all you want. You can point to other teams all you want, but it comes down to you got to have the burning desire to go out there and dominate your man on both ends of the court. Number two, individuals must contain their man from dribble penetration. One way that Eastside can keep this close is if they penetrate into the lane and collapse the defense and are able to kick it out. As you watch well, you didn't watch it if you're listening to us right now or watching, but their JV team shoots a lot of three-pointers, and so does their varsity. And so we don't want to leave their shooters open because they will catch and shoot and make them. And number three, who's going to step up in place of Josh? Josh is our third or fourth leading scorer on the year. He does a lot of that intangible type stuff, for lack of a better word. Offensive rebounds, steals, just timely plays. Who's going to step up and do that? I'll be interested to see who plays instead of him in a starting role, and then who else would come off the bench after that. So those are some of the keys tonight. Eastside, one player they have tonight that they did not have the last game is a freshman, number 4, Trevino.
Oh, yeah. Gabe Trevino.
Gabe Trevino, a 5'10 freshman. He has average quickness, very strong straight line driver. And so that'll be something we haven't seen, and we'll have to adjust to him as well. So they start 2 juniors, 2 seniors, and 1 freshman. And they're not very big. Their tallest guy is 6'1", Peppercorn.
Yeah, but you know, we had a very convincing victory against them a couple of weeks ago in that Northeast Corner Conference tournament, but you never know. They did look like they had some talent on their team. They do like to chuck up those threes, there's no doubt about that. Yeah, they're well coached, they play hard. You can see how their JV came out. You know, the JV had several freshmen in the lineup, and they came out pretty peppy and played hard and kept it close for most of the game until we pulled away at the end. Speaking of the JV game, now might be a good time to discuss that. Westview won 46-33. We trailed 13-8 after 1,
and outscored them 13-3 in the second to lead 21-16 at halftime. Third quarter was close, 11-10, and then we pulled away in the fourth quarter, outscoring them 14-7. Tim Brandenberger had 8 points for us tonight. Now Luke Miller had 7, Lyndon Miller had 6, Caleb Corey, Drew Miller, and Mason Yoder all had 4, and then Ben Burkett had 11 to lead us tonight. So pretty balanced effort all the way around, and I think we are now 11-3 on the season.
That's pretty impressive.
So, yep, good. We've
bodes
lost
well for the future.
I think we've lost 3 games by a total of 5 points or 7, something like that.
Pretty good.
A couple of overtime losses. So that's really good for a JV team, but it helps when you have an older varsity team because you're not moving all the young players up.
That's true. They get a lot of playing time. Yeah.
And it gives them a good chance to develop throughout the season and learn their roles, and so gives them. I think it keeps them invested in the program when they're playing and producing like that. So tonight kind of starts a stretch of games for a while. We got tomorrow night, Gary Roosevelt, which I don't think we've ever played before, have we?
We haven't.
I came by there. I'm sorry to say I flew home from San Diego on Wednesday, and it's really nice out there.
Yeah.
But I drove right by Gary, and so I can kind of sympathize with their trip tomorrow over here.
Yeah, it's going to be a long one, especially in the cold weather. But
yeah, exactly. Yeah. That'll be an interesting, kind of the way that matchup got set up was some of the coaches and players that Charlie played with this year or this summer in an AAU team. I don't think there's any actual players on Gary Roosevelt that he played with. I could be mistaken on that, but I think the coach was involved somehow, and they arranged. I think coach would like to see us play a team over from that direction before, we potentially would get to postseason play and play regional, because we always, one of the sectionals is always out of that regional. So.
Yeah, it's one of those teams that feed in there. Normally, a lot of times it's a private school. Could be a Gary Roosevelt one of these years too. But I remember growing up, Gary Roosevelt was a huge school, and they'd be involved in the state tournament.
Yeah, they're only 2A now, and they're in the same sectional as Andrean, Bowman Academy, Hammond Knoll, Lake Station, those teams.
Which feed right into our regional.
Yeah. That's right.
Yeah.
So they're not having a very good year. They're only 3-8.
Yeah.
But they do play a tougher schedule over that way. So I think we need to be ready to play, and that'd be a good game to come out and see tomorrow night.
They're coming off a win against. Can't think right now. They just won on Tuesday night.
Yes, I saw that. They beat River Forest.
There you go.
By 1.
Yeah. Our national anthem. Lauren Reedsucker. I think she's a senior. What a beautiful voice she has. Sang our national anthem tonight. And now we're ready to bring you the starting lineups for tonight's game. First of all, for Eastside will be Alex Yoder, a 5'8" senior guard. Also coming out, number 10, Noah Johnson, 5'9", junior. Number 22 is Gavin Peppercorn. He's a 6'1" junior. Number 23 is Chase Franz, a 6 foot even senior. And Phoenix Smythe, a 6 foot sophomore. Rounds out the lineup for Eastside. They are coached by Ryan Abbott in his 7th year coaching the Eastside Blazers. Charlie Yoder first out for the Warriors. Elijah Hales, the 6'4" senior. Jordan Schrock gets, I believe this is his first start of the year. He's starting. Josh Hostetler, as Coach mentioned in the pregame interview, has been ill this week. Drew Litweiler, 6'4" sophomore. And rounding out the Warrior lineup, big number 55, Nick Rensberger, a 6'5" senior. So Westview at 13-4, they're 6-0 in the conference, and Eastside at 5-8 and 2-2 in the Northeast Corner Conference. Charlie Yoder will jump center against number 22, Gavin Pfefferkorn. Pfefferkorn is outsized by Charlie Charlie outsized him by about 4 inches.
Well, that's a little easier than Stanocic.
Yeah, Pfefferkorn. All you have to remember is not to pronounce the P. Pfefferkorn.
I don't know where the origin of that word comes from.
Yeah, I don't know. It sounds like a farm name or something.
Kind of like popcorn.
Yeah. Maybe that's his nickname, Pop Pfefferkorn. That'd be pretty good.
That would make sense.
Yeah. Tip is controlled by Eastside. With it out front is Chase Franz. He'll go left side with it on the pass to Noah Johnson. Johnson down low on the baseline to Phoenix Smythe. And he's bumped by Jordan Schrock, and that'll be a foul. If that's any indication, we're going to call him close tonight.
And it also is an indication that they're going to go after Jordan in the post.
Pass comes into Noah Johnson. Johnson will swing it back out front now on the pass to Alex Yoder. Right side to go to Chase Franz. Up top to Johnson.
Well, they're giving us a chance to work on our individual man defense, which is what the coach has been emphasizing this week.
Warriors working hard on defense. Eastside not able to find a shot as yet, but they're moving the ball pretty well. Offensive foul called on Eastside. Not sure what happened there, but I think Smythe might have lowered his shoulder.
I think he did, or extended his arm possibly on that drive.
Maybe that was it. I did check on, I think the last time I was confused whether it was Smith or Smythe, so I checked with one of the players, and he said, no, it is Smythe.
Smythe, okay.
So, yep. Jordan Schrock with it. He'll go out front to Rensberger at the free throw line, unloads it to Litweiler, now to Elijah Hales. Charlie now pumps up a 3, and he hits. Good start for the Warriors.
I don't think he's felt that open early in the game in a long time.
It's been a while. A week ago tonight, of course, it was Fairfield. That ended up, it was a close game at first, but the Warriors just ran away with it there. Eastside with the basketball. Franz drives, can't find a shot. He'll give off to Pfefferkorn, and he hits a 3 from the corner to answer Charlie's.
I think what Coach was referring to is Eastside is I think they had lost to Fairfield earlier, and then in the NECC consolation round, Eastside drove an hour and 20 minutes to Fairfield and beat them there in double overtime.
That had to be demoralizing. Shot is no good by Nick from the free throw line, and Eastside comes out with it. Out front, that's Franz with a shot, and he hits a 3.
I think sometimes in games like this, where you're the heavy favorite, it's good if the other team comes out and starts off hot.
Yeah.
You know, if you come out and blow them out right away, you're like, yeah, it's going to be easy.
Right.
When they hit some shots, it makes you focus and do what we do best.
Rensberger, a little jumper, good. Westview back within 1 now, 6-5. Out front with the basketball, Noah Johnson. Litweiler on him. Johnson drives around him, pulls it back out. Alex Yoder now. Drives it, double team down on the baseline. Gets it out of trouble. Driving the baseline, other side with Smythe. Runs into a log jam, so they get it back out front to Franz. Fall-away jumper is good by Pfefferkorn. Rensberger down to Hales, and he puts it in. Good quick move.
Do you have any stats on Pfefferkorn from the last game?
Yeah, I don't have him as, he didn't score at all.
He didn't score at all?
I don't have him for any points.
Okay.
From last game. I have Franz and Smythe with 11 and Johnson with 14. But it seems to me I was missing some points, so maybe I was missing his points, because I was surprised too he didn't have any. Foul underneath, and that will send Hales to the free throw line.
Well, one thing that if you look at the scores, comparative scores, Eastside, they scored 53 on us, which is
that's a lot for us.
13 above our season average, or close to that. I forget exactly what
11,
our
I think.
11, yeah,
yeah,
that's right. Last game we got 40. I was thinking that was our average, but it was just delicious to do that against Fairfield. That's all.
Hales hits them both. 9-8 now. Westview with a 1-point lead. 4:06 to go in the first quarter. With the ball out front, Yoder. He dishes it out to Phoenix Smythe. Back out front, it would come to Noah Johnson. He gives out to Franz. Right side, shots up by Smythe, way off the mark, and Drew Litweiler will let it bounce out of bounds, and Westview will take possession.
This is kind of a night where you're glad you have an older team. You know, you don't have Thad singing and getting the crowd into it. You don't have the Whistler.
No.
You have a smaller crowd, a team you've played before.
Travel on Hales, so it'll be a turnover on Westview as Dennis Wingard comes into the ball game for the first time tonight, and Jordan Schrock comes out. Alex Yoder brings it up for Eastside. 3 minutes and 28 seconds to go in the first quarter. Out front now, Johnson gets a pass off to Franz. He'll drive, put it up, misses, is blocked away, and Westview comes up with it. Hales with it on the wing. Bounce pass inside to Charlie, now to Rensberger. Nick cross courts it to Litweiler, takes it down to the baseline and gets it out of trouble out front. They'll swing it around to Charlie from Hales, and he hits again. Charlie, his second three tonight.
He's really locked in right now with his shooting. He started the year a little slow, but it just looks like he's shooting layups out there right now.
His three-point shooting percentage has gone up. He's nearing that 40% mark now, 37%.
Oh, is he only at 37?
Yeah. He was way down, though, at around 34, 33.
I was thinking after 5 games he was in the 20s even.
That could be.
But that 7 for 10 against Fairfield, I'm sure.
Yeah,
sure
yeah, that helped. Eastside will bring it in underneath their own basket. Driving is Johnson. Gets into trouble, hit Wingard, no call. Now right side, Alex Yoder will put up a three, and he hits in traffic.
Wow, tough shot.
Yeah, it was. They have 3 threes now tonight. And they come back within 1 of Westview, 12-11. Nearing the 2-minute mark now to go in the first quarter. Winger to Litweiler. He bounce passes it to Hales. Now to Rensberger. His shot's off the mark. He knew it as soon as he shot it. Eastside grabs the rebound. Alex Yoder will take it all the way to the hole, and we're going to have a traveling violation on Eastside.
Well, that was not a call I was expecting.
No, I thought it was either going to be a charge or a blocking foul. Neither one. Jordan Schrock comes back in as Nick Rensberger comes out for the Warriors.
Be interesting to see how we match up here, going a little smaller and quicker with Nick on the bench.
Smythe comes out, and Ethan Farnsworth comes in for Eastside. Charlie down the baseline. The floater's no good. Rebound, Dennis Wingard. He'll get it to Hales. His shot is good from just inside the arc.
Well, there's Dennis doing what Dennis does.
That's right.
And what Josh does. And it's getting those extra possessions for us.
Driving and putting it up is no good. Pfefferkorn, and here comes Hales. He goes left side to Charlie, back to Hales, now right side to Litweiler. Drew puts it on the floor once, gets it to Charlie as Westview swings it around the perimeter. Now inside, Litweiler tried to put it up, and he's fouled as he goes up for the shot. See if they call that on the floor. Nope, it's going to be a shooting foul. So Drew will get 2. Chance to up that Westview lead to 16-11 if he can hit both shots. First shot is good. First point of the night for Drew.
Be interesting to see Trevino and how he does, number 4 out there.
Yeah, he just came into the ball game. Drew hits them both.
He's developed a little since 8th grade, but he's been stocky and fast, and he's kind of dominated junior high. So
he played against some teams that you coached, right?
He would have been 1 year behind.
You missed it.
Yeah,
okay.
I remember playing Eastside in 8th grade, and he was a 7th grader. I don't remember a lot about it, but I remember that team was really good for Eastside. I think they were undefeated that year, maybe?
Oh, could be.
In the Land O'Lakes Conference.
Farnsworth picks up an offensive foul on that last possession by Eastside. Westview with it. Inside a minute now to go in the first quarter. Dennis Wingard goes right side to Litweiler.
Coach is hollering out 5-man 75, and what that means is we're on our motion offense, and we want to take a chance, a shot that has a 75% chance or greater of going in. So you're probably not going to be jacking up a 3 with a hand in your face. But it's not necessarily just a layup either.
Hales holding out front. Inside 20 seconds now. Westview with that 5-point lead, 16-11. Schrock, now we're down to 8 seconds. Hales drives it, fakes, puts it up, scores off the glass. Beautiful move. And that'll do it for the first 8 minutes of basketball from Westview. Our score, Westview 18, Eastside 11. We'll be back with the second quarter right after this 60-second timeout.
Does your paint job need a refresh? Got too many dings and scratches? Let Height Auto Body take care of it for you. No matter the type of vehicle, motorcycle, trailer, or truck cab, Height Auto Body's experienced paint specialists will attend to every detail, so you don't have to. We aim to be #1 in customer service, and your satisfaction is always guaranteed. We're located west of State Road 9 on US 20. Height Auto Body, a trusted name in the community for over 20 years. Do you fret about potential health hazards in your home? Is something eating away at your walls? Stop fretting and do something about it by calling Gold Key Home Inspections. We are a full-service company trained to identify wood-destroying insects, perform mold testing, evaluate the home for radon gas, and do more detailed inspections such as sewer line and thermal imaging. Don't lay awake at night wondering. Call Gold Key today to set up your specialized appointment and leave the worrying to us.
Both teams getting set for the second quarter. Westview in control so far, up by 7, 18-11, and they will inbound to begin the second quarter. Drew Litweiler getting ready to trigger it in for the Warriors. We'll get it into Charlie. So Eastside they're in a zone, 2-3 zone.
Yeah, the top guys aren't moving very far anyhow.
Charlie inside the arc. Well, they're going to give him a 3. I just took a quick peek. It looked like he was. So 3 threes for Charlie tonight. Westview up by 10 now, 21-11. Alex Yoder drives it, picks up his dribble, gets a pass out front to Trevino. And now into the hands of Chase Franz. Puts it on the floor, drives, blocked away by Charlie. Beautiful block. Hales comes up with a rebound. Charlie back out front to Hales. Elijah looking for a pass, gets it to Charlie. Not a Dennis out front. Drew with a 3, and that's off the mark. Pulled down by Alex Yoder.
Well, I think they've went zone because we're
oh my, 2 Westview players ended up on the floor. A blocking foul is called on either Schrock or Dennis. It's going to be Dennis.
That looked like when I went bowling between our Hall of Fame Classic games. I would hit like 2 pins down out of each. That's what it looked like.
That's a good one.
Anyways, I think they went zone because we were beating them at the basket so much. So we'll see how this holds up for them.
21-11, Westview leading. We're in a 30-second timeout. We'll just keep it right here. We're about halfway through.
I think Eastside called that, didn't they?
I'm pretty sure.
I don't think we would call one at this point.
I think that'd be a very educated guess. So, yeah, it'd be pretty early for Rob to call a timeout, especially in this situation. Up 10, 21-11. Another game tomorrow night. Jamie, I believe, touched on that a little bit earlier. Gary Roosevelt will visit our gym. So that should be an interesting matchup. But tonight we have the Eastside Blazers, a Northeast Corner Conference game. Phoenix Smythe looking to get it in. He does to Farnsworth. Farnsworth gets it out front to Alex Yoder. Yoder has it knocked away by Hales but regains possession. He'll go right side with it now to Farnsworth. He'll put it up and score. I think that was Farnsworth, yep. 21-13, Westview with the lead and the ball. Litweiler gets it to Wingard. Dennis goes left side to Yoder.
The other thing this does with Eastside playing a zone is it kind of slows us down a little bit. Makes us pass the ball, take more time off the clock.
Drew with another 3, and this time it's off the mark. Charlie with the offensive rebound. The putback is good. 11 now for Charlie. Came in averaging 21, almost 22 points a game, 21.8. A traveling violation on Eastside. So the Warriors a chance to add to their already 10-point lead. Charlie goes right side to Jordan Schrock. Now Charlie, long 3. This time it misses. Is that his first miss tonight from three-point land?
It is.
I think that it is, yeah. Drew Litweiler to Wingard. Left side, Charlie on the baseline gives it up to Jordan Schrock, not a Hales. Swing it back to Charlie. Inside Hales, fakes, and then the fall-away jumper is good.
Well, our guys know their strengths, and that's Elijah's spot. He loves that 15 to 18 footer out there on the wing.
Elijah and Charlie now both double digits, scoring-wise.
Just riding our horses tonight.
That's right. Drive down the baseline, shots blocked away. His friends tried to get it up. Charlie now with it. Warriors up by 12, 25-13. Litweiler goes to Hales in the corner, back to Litweiler. Passed up the 3 that time.
I think if he'd have hit one of the last 2, he probably would have taken that.
He probably would have. You're right. Jordan Schrock to Litweiler. Good ball movement. Charlie now pop a college 3. That one's good. Yeah, he's feeling it, I'd say. 14 now for Charlie.
Well, I don't know what defense they're going to go to now because we've kind of dominated either one they've tried. So probably just trying to keep his team close. No use saving your timeouts till you're down by 30.
No, they're only down 15 right now, so 4:16 to go. We'll be back right after this 30-second timeout.
Dale's Dependable Handyman Service is capable of performing a wide variety of common home maintenance and remodeling services. We can help you with everything from garbage disposal installation to fixing a leaky faucet. We work in the kitchen, the bathroom, the attic, the garage, and anywhere else that might need attention. With help from Dale's Dependable Handyman Service, you know that you'll be receiving quality work from a fully trained, licensed, and insured professional. Call us today at 260-463-3970 or visit dalesdependablehandyman.com.
And we're back at Westview. Good to have you along tonight on a chilly evening in this part of Indiana.
I was looking at these regional. I know that's looking way ahead, but we're not coaches, so we can. The computer rankings of all 4 sectionals that lead into our regional. And Andrean we're ranked 27th. Andrean is 50th.
Wow.
And the next closest team, ranking-wise, is Marquette Catholic at 108, and Bowman Academy. Or no, Central Noble and Prairie Heights both ranked ahead of Bowman Academy, which is somewhat surprising.
Oh, wow.
So I think Bowman's had some players out. I'm not sure. They are loaded with talent, and if they ever get it all together, they'll be a tough out.
That's surprising. I mean, I know we have a good team, but that's unbelievable. So that'll get us through the regional in pretty good shape, pretty easily. Shot was no good by Charlie, and it's brought down by Eastside. 3 from the corner by Johnson is good, and that's his first 3. So now they have, 4 with 3-point shots tonight. Shot goes out of bounds, last touch by Schrock. It'll be Eastside basketball. Chase Franz comes back in for Eastside.
And that's why you call timeout if you're the Eastside coach. You know, we were up 15, we were rolling. They came, hit a 3, now we got a turnover, so they're hanging around.
Stopped our momentum a little bit. Coach Abbott with a winning record at Eastside, 86-67. Another steal by the Warriors. Rensberger, beautiful fake. And he takes it right to the hole.
You got to give that number 5 some credit for standing in there and trying to take a charge.
No kidding. A little bit of size differentiation there. Alex Yoder at 5'8". And of course, Nick at 6'5".
And 240.
Right. And we have an offensive foul going to be called on the little guy, I think. It's on Yoder, I'm pretty sure.
One guy that's kind of standing out to me out there without scoring is Dennis. He sets his hand on a lot of basketballs tonight and just getting those little things going. Good comeback game for him. He didn't have necessarily the greatest game against Fairfield, and I think sometimes a player, if they just come out and focus on doing the little dirty work things and getting bloody and tough, and the rest of it kind of falls into place.
Blake's in there, getting some PT. He chases it down into Hale's hands, now to Yoder. Dennis. Back to Charlie, gets a pick from Rensberger. And we have what?
It's like they called carrying on Charlie.
Okay.
Looked like that time, and I wasn't paying attention enough, but it looked like they're kind of in a different zone that time, like a 1-3-1 almost.
I think they switched defenses against us over there, didn't they, in that first game? Inside, Franz can't find any room, gets it out to Trevino, and now to Johnson. Right side to go to Chase Franz. Now to Pfeffercorn. And he is tripped, so it'll be a foul coming against the big guy, Rensberger.
Only his first, fortunately.
No one really in foul trouble on either team.
Really, both games, and I shouldn't say this because this will be the jinx, but they have gone really quickly.
Yeah, they have it. Oh my, that's an intentional foul. I thought it almost had to be grabbed up. Good call by the official. Sure,
yeah, there was no attempt to
that.
play the ball that time.
Yeah. I think Yoder just showing some frustration there from Eastside. So it'll be a two-shot foul coming for Elijah Hales, and then Westview get the basketball out. 11 now for Elijah. Charlie with 14, including 4 threes already, and we haven't even reached halftime. Hales hits them both.
Such a soft shot going up there, isn't it? Just kind of feathery.
Yeah, there's
the word that comes to mind.
Hales lobs it inside to Charlie, and now we have a foul. It's going to go against Westview on a push-off, probably. Oh, another one on Nick, his second. And now he's going to come out. Drew Litweiler comes back in for the Warriors. Minute 59 to go in the second quarter. Westview has the Blazers of Eastside doubled up 32-16. Alex Yoder gets it to Johnson. Now they'll swing it over left side to Chase France. Trevino trying to post up inside. Comes out, grabs it. He'll get it to France. He drives, runs into a buzzsaw, so he gets it out. Driving is France. He'll put it up. Missed a shot, but we have an offensive foul called on France.
Dennis is getting a run over tonight, but it's benefiting the team. So good job, Dennis.
Looks like he took a good one to the chops that time. That might draw some blood. He's tough. Charlie brings it up. Minute 25 to go in the first half. Blake with it. Elijah. Out of Drew. We go left side to Charlie Yoder. Charlie will pop a three, and he's fouled. And it should be 3 shots. It will be. Picking up the foul was Ethan Farnsworth. And that will be his second foul tonight.
One thing they're making Charlie do, he's missed his last 3 threes, is shoot him a little quicker. And you can just tell when he shoots them, they're just not coming off quite as smooth.
You say he's shooting them quicker?
Yeah, they're making him shoot a little quicker, and I
see.
think that's why he's missed his last few. Basically, they're guarding him.
Right, right.
Which is about time. He's got 17 already.
3 in a row. 35-16. Westview with a lead. 64 seconds to go in the first half. This game is moving right along. Eastside controlling out front. That's Farnsworth with Dennis Wingard on him. Not Alex Yoder. Right side will go to Johnson. Johnson with the Blakenator out on him. Ball knocked away. Charlie picks up the foul. No, it's not Charlie.
It was Elijah, I believe.
Yep, yeah. Elijah on the reach in. Chase Franz will bring it in right in front of the Westview bench. Having trouble, finally gets it in to Pfefferkorn. Pfefferkorn with the bounce pass out front now to come to Farnsworth. Looks like Eastside will be content just to take the last shot of the period here with a half a minute to go. Franz gets it to Johnson now in the corner, driving with it, dishing it inside. The shot is up and no good, but we'll have a 2-shot foul coming for Gavin Pfefferkorn.
Gavin started out hot. He had 5 of their first 7. This will be his first attempt at a point since.
And that foul was on Drew Litweiler. That'll be his first.
We've had a good defensive quarter to this point. Only their 6th point this quarter.
Did he hit both of those?
Yes.
I missed the first. Okay. So Pfefferkorn. 35-18 now. Westview brings it up. And now the Warriors will try to take the last shot of this half.
One thing Eastside tries to do is they disguise what they're going to play at the very end to try to stop our play.
Good drive by Hales, but has it blocked away. And I don't think Eastside's going to get a shot off. They do, but it would have been too late. And we've got 16 minutes now in the book. And the Warriors with a big lead, 35-18 over Eastside. And it's time for our Shipsy Pizza halftime pizza giveaway. Shipshewana Pizza is Shipsy Pizza is located on State Road 5 North in Shipshewana. The winner of tonight's contest will receive a certificate for a free large one-topping pizza from Shipsy Pizza. Please text your answer to the following number, and this is a different number. It's the same number we used last time. So it's 574-215-4110. Once again, that number is 574-215-4110. Tonight's Shipsy Pizza trivia question is: the last meeting between Eastside and Westview in the NECC tourney on January 8th, who was Westview's second leading scorer in that game? Once again, in the last meeting between Eastside and Westview just a couple of weeks ago in the NECC tournament, who was Westview's second leading scorer in that game? Text your answer to 260-463-6505. And we'll be back in 30 seconds.
Dale's Dependable Handyman Service is capable of performing a wide variety of common home maintenance and remodeling services. We can help you with everything from garbage disposal installation to fixing a leaky faucet. We work in the kitchen, the bathroom, the attic, the garage, and anywhere else that might need attention. With help from Dale's Dependable Handyman Service, you know that you'll be receiving quality work from a fully trained, licensed, and insured professional. Call us today at 260-463-3970 or visit dalesdependablehandyman.com.
Should have had him given how many points, too.
Are we back? And we're back at Westview, and hopefully you're getting a shot of some of these very talented Westview students on the jump rope team. What are they called? The Whipping Warriors? Whipping Warriors? Yeah. Very talented.
I used to be a whipping warrior too. I'd swing that thing and I'd hit myself almost every time.
Yeah, I was getting a whipping. Jamie, come on in with the stats.
All right, let's take a look at it. 35-18, the halftime score. First quarter was 18-11. Second quarter, we outscored them 17-7. For Eastside, Alex Yoder has a 3. Noah Johnson has a 3. Chase Franz has a 3. Each of them have 3 points. Ethan Farnsworth has 7, and Gavin Pfefferkorn has, I believe he has 7.
Yeah, maybe so.
Yeah, it's listed here as 2.
Oh.
So Farnsworth and Pfefferkorn both have 7 to lead Eastside. So 7-7 and 3-3-3. If that comes out right. Doesn't quite come out right.
I think I get Farnsworth and Pfefferkorn mixed up.
Well, it makes sense. Phonetically, it sounds the same.
I don't know.
All right, let's look at Westview. We don't have any funny names. So Charlie has 17 to lead us. He's got 4 3-pointers. Made his first 4, I think, didn't he? No, yeah, made his first 4, then missed a few.
Yep.
Then he had 3 free throws off of 1 attempt. Elijah had 12 points. Drew Litweiler had 2, and Nick Rensberger had 4, including a coast-to-coast display of athleticism there in the second quarter. So 35 for which is all a coach can ask a team to do.
Pretty impressive first half, and I believe we have a winner in our pizza contest. Justin. All right, Jennifer May of Wokenville is our winner. Congratulations, Jennifer. You are the winner in our Shipsy Pizza Trivia Contest tonight. And the answer was the second leading scorer in that tournament game against Eastside on January 8th was Josh Hosteller, and he scored 16 points. I believe Hales led us with 19, and Charlie and Nick both had 13.
That's some impressive memory right there.
Yes, it was.
I did not have any idea.
4 in double digits that night. So congratulations to Jennifer May, as she will be able to enjoy a Shipsy pizza, a large one-topping pizza from Shipsy Pizza.
Got a few halftime stats here. I look at this stat and I was trying to think. We're 9 for 9 from the line tonight.
Wow.
I didn't even realize we shot that many. So 9 for 9 from the line, 4 for 8 from 3, 12 for 20 overall. That's 60%. So
good.
You shoot 60%, you're going to win most of your games. Eastside is not bad. They're shooting 6 for 12, but the fact they only have 12 shots is stunning.
That's 50%.
That's 50%. That's right. You're on top of
See how
things.
good of math I am?
And they are 2 for 2 from the line, so nobody's missed a free throw yet tonight. Eastside has 4 assists on 6 baskets. We have 8 assists on 12 baskets. The rebounding totals are 8 to 5. We're up 8 to 5 on that. Haven't been a lot of rebounds when everybody's shooting well. There's just not a lot of rebounds. Turnovers, Eastside's got 9 and we've got 3. So I think right there is the big difference in the game. That gives you extra possessions, and that's why we have more shot attempts than they do. So first half, total field goals, 12 for 20. Eastside 6 for 12. So good shooting all the way around. We're just a little bit better, and we're showing it.
Yep, 35 to 18, our halftime score. And I kind of hate to break for a commercial because this has been really good entertainment here at halftime with the Whippin' Warriors. Maybe we'll just let you enjoy this for a little while as they're about ready to do their grand finale. So we'll just turn it over to them, and you guys can watch the halftime entertainment here at Westview.
You know, these days they have announcers for everything. If we knew some of these moves, we could announce this.
There you go. Yeah, it's like a cross and I don't know.
Yeah, that's a triple 180 twist.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a leapfrog.
Yeah. What I like, usually I think maybe it's their grand finale, the whole group jumps one big rope. But, well, it's a different routine, I guess, because I think they're done for the night. But great job by the young Whippin' Warriors tonight. We'll be back with more from Westview High School. We're at halftime. Westview up 35 to 18 over Eastside. Back in 60 seconds.
When you're turning your house into a home, your furniture plays a big part in the finished product. You'll love the finished products at Weaver Furniture Sales in Shipshewana. Come see the Weaver family. They will work with you to find a piece that fits your needs, or they'll have it custom built just for you. Weaver Furniture Sales is located just south of 5 and 20 in Shipshewana. Visit their website at weaverfurnituresales.com. Does your paint job need a refresh? Got too many dings and scratches? Let Height Auto Body take care of it for you. No matter the type of vehicle, motorcycle, trailer, or truck cab, Height Auto Body's experienced paint specialists will attend to every detail so you don't have to. We aim to be #1 in customer service, and your satisfaction is always guaranteed. We're located west of State Road 9 on US 20. Height Auto Body, a trusted name in the community for over 20 years.
Go
ahead.
Yep, it's back at Westview High School. We got about a minute 45 before we get ready to throw it in for the second half. So I thought it was, you don't ever want a player to be out because of sickness or injury or everything, but it does give other guys an opportunity to show what they can do. There's only a certain amount of minutes to go around on a team.
Right.
And this team's pretty deep. There's players sitting on the bench that would start on a lot of NECC teams.
Oh, yeah, yeah, exactly.
And so it gives guys like Dennis a few more minutes. It gives Blake a chance to get out there and show what he can do. Jordan in a starting role. And, look, they're still developing, and there's still time to get better before the end of the year and when sectional and regional starts. And crazy things happen in those games. And I
you
think
never know.
Our older guys are pretty good at playing and staying out of foul trouble, but you just never know what you got to be ready for. And the deeper you can make your team, better it is. So this is a good opportunity for those guys they're either going to show what they got or they're going to, give an opportunity to somebody else.
Right.
So it's an opportunity, but it's also a chance to really take advantage of your chance.
Well, we have a chance here while we're waiting for the second half to start. Next week we'll start the girls sectional, and they've drawn the best team in that sectional, the Central Mobile Cougars, who were 21-0 going in to the final. Let's see, I think they might have one more game tomorrow night. Not sure on that, but they're 21-0 right now, and Westview at 14-8 now. Is that right? Let's see, they just won last night. No, they are. Let's see, I had the record on here somewhere. Yeah. Anyway, sectional starts next week. We will cover that. However, it will be a audio-only broadcast starting on Tuesday night. The Warriors are 13-8 after last night's win against Bethany, 43-39. So we will bring you the first game of the section. It will be audio only from Central Mobile next Tuesday. So we hope you can join us if you can't get down there for that contest. Eastside will start off with a basketball in this second half. With the ball is Pfefferkorn. He bounce passes it down low to Smythe. His shot's no good, and Charlie rips it off the glass. Back come the Warriors. Hales to Litweiler. He'll put it up from the baseline. Won't fall. Good offensive board by Rensberger. But we had a kick, he said, I guess, before
he said he kicked the ball to himself. Wow.
Josh,
I don't know if I've ever seen that call.
I don't think Nick's a soccer player. He's a baseball player. Noah Johnson gets it inside. Shot by Franz is no good. And Rensberger comes up with a rebound. He'll give it to Hales. Hales stops the free throw line, gives off to Drew Litweiler, now to Yoder. Hales with a three. It's no good, but Charlie there for the offensive rebound. And the putback is good, and the basket will count.
Well, it could have been a jump ball. Instead, we get a three-point play out of it.
We'll take it. 19 now for Charlie.
It's been a long time since Westview's had a player that could just casually toss in 20 points.
I know. It has been.
I don't know if he's even sweating yet.
His cheeks might be a little rosy, but that might be just from playing defense.
And he's playing on both ends of the court. It's not like he's just out there on one end.
He's having fun. You can tell he loves the game. Foul was called on Jordan Schrock. That's his second. As Eastside inbounds it. Driving to the basket and having it blocked away was Phoenix Smythe. And back comes Charlie with it. He'll go right side of Elijah. Inside to Nick. Spin move. Oh, nice move. Nice move by the big guy. 6 now for Nick tonight. We have a hold inside on Westview. That's going to go against Drew Litweiler, his second. I'm trying to correct my score sheet here. I think I gave all of Farnsworth all of Pfefferkorn's points to Farnsworth. Shot blocked away and out of bounds. It's going to stay in the possession of Eastside.
Coach really emphasizing right now to stay down, keep your hands off the defender, and stay in front. And we did a pretty good job on that possession.
Alex Yoder looking to inbound. He'll get away out front, tipped away by Charlie, but can't come up with a steal. Franz will take it all the way to the basket. And now we have a blocking foul on Nick. That'll be his third. Franz isn't shy of contact. As he drives into the lane, he always tries to make that contact and pick up the foul on the opponent.
Yeah, that's one of those where Nick, when he has such a size advantage, they're not going to get him that call. You might as well just try to block the shot.
Right.
You're going to get the foul anyhow. You might as well make it worthwhile. Put the other guy on the floor.
Alex Yoder tries to get it out. He does to Smythe. Right back to Yoder. Takes it down the baseline. He had the shot. Now the long three is good by Gavin Pfefferkorn. Right?
Yeah, that's an example of the dribble penetration, that if you give that up, a lot of times you give up an open shot off of it.
Litweiler gets it to Dennis Wingard. He puts up a shot. Misses Charlie with those long arms. Pulls down the rebound. Knocked away, but Jordan picked it up. Left side to Elijah. 5.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Dennis Wingard out of Hales. They get it to Litweiler. Inside pass to Hales. He hits Charlie coming across the lane, and he got punched.
I like that shot. Dennis didn't make that first shot, but I like the way he shot it. He shot it with confidence that time. He's been aiming the ball the last few games, and it's good to see him just come out and let her fly.
Yep. Charlie misses this one. Charlie with 22 now tonight. 42-21. Once again, Westview has Eastside doubled up. Alex Yoder gets it out to Smythe. Smythe now to Noah Johnson. Johnson tries to drive on Litweiler. He'll give off to Smythe, and a reverse layup's off the mark. A rebound, Dennis Wingard. Charlie now takes it all the way down, misses, gets his own rebound, back up and in. And a steal by Hales, and he puts it in. And now timeout's going to be called by Eastside.
We're just toying with him, Coach, there, Jerry.
I guess. Well, Eastside got a little nonchalant there. Hales was ready for it. So 46-21 is our score as Westview keeps adding to that lead. 4:33 to go in the third quarter. We'll be back right after this 30-second timeout.
Does your paint job need a refresh? Got too many dings and scratches? Let Hyde Auto Body take care of it for you. No matter the type of vehicle, motorcycle, trailer, or truck cab, Hyde Auto Body's experienced paint specialists will attend to every detail, so you don't have to. We aim to be #1 in customer service, and your satisfaction is always guaranteed. We're located west of State Road 9 on US 20. Hyde Auto Body, a trusted name in the community for over 20 years.
And we're back at Westview. Westview with a commanding lead, 46-21 over Eastside.
So we've come out and outscored them 11-3 in these first few minutes. Charlie's got 7 of them. And I'm not sure how many rebounds he has. He's got to have 4 or 5 this quarter.
He's got really, a bunch, yeah.
He's really playing hard on that end. And, well, half of them actually have been offensive rebounds.
Eastside bringing it up. Have to dig themselves out of a big hole here. Dennis almost had the steal there from Trevino. Franz with it. Bounce passes it left side to Farnsworth. Now Alex Yoder.
I really like the emphasis we have tonight on our defense and staying in front of our man. You know, we're going to give up a few things now and then, but to hold them to 21 at this point is really good.
Hales with a 3, spins out, no good. Tipped out of bounds. It's going to be Eastside's basketball. Trying to listen to see what Coach Abbott's saying down here in front of us.
Well, count on a really cheap call here real soon.
He's been working them. Farnsworth gets it to Trevino. Trevino take it all the way to the hole. Now we have a whistle underneath and a foul as Trevino went in for the layup.
And there's the cheap call.
And
Eastside, give them credit for driving over here on a cold night, their fans, but when you're down 25, the last thing you need to be complaining about is a call here and there.
Shots up, no good by Trevino, and Rensberger comes back in as Jordan Schrock comes out for Westview.
Well, it's easy for our fans, I think, to take for granted how good this Westview team is and how good it's been.
Right.
The last couple of years especially. But I just think we need to appreciate it now, next few weeks, and for however far we can go at the end of the year in the tournament, because we have a big hole next year. A bunch of these guys moving on.
Oh, nice reverse layup by Litweiler. He'll be back.
Yeah, I would see him as a key figure next year in our success.
JV, what did you say? They're 14-3?
I think they're 11-3.
Or 11
I could
and
be
3,
off. I think they've lost. I know they've lost 3. I'm not sure how many wins we have.
So an impressive record. Shot by Hales is good. Elijah's having a great game. 16 points now for Elijah tonight.
So Charlie's outscored Eastside by himself tonight.
Oh yeah, you're right. 24 for Charlie. Ball stolen. Pass up to Charlie. He'll put it up. Misses a shot, but he's hammered from behind. And that's on number 20, and that's Ethan Farnsworth. That'll be his 3rd. Another timeout called by Eastside.
That might be their last one. One more, okay. Our engineer says
as I recall,
they have
last
more.
time they had a lot of timeouts too.
You know, I think you're right. Didn't they use like 4 of them in the first quarter?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
We thought they were going to use them all in the before halftime.
Well, I think he's frustrated. You know, they only have 4 points this quarter.
Yeah.
So I think, you know, okay, you get it. You're not going to win this game, but at least keep competing and execute. But I think we're executing our defense very well. We're staying in front. We're not giving them anything easy. They're going to throw in a few threes now and then, but we're not going to give them anything easy. He's probably reminding them of their saying on the back of their shirt, which says gritty, not pretty.
There you go. Yeah, that's true. 50-22. 2:32 to go in the 3rd quarter. Charlie's shot is off the mark. Been missing some free throws in this half. Hits that one. .25 now for Charlie tonight. The bounce pass comes right side to Farnsworth. He'll drive it into the lane, puts it up too hard off the glass, gets his own rebound. Good hustle.
Yep, good effort by him.
Colton Birch now, and he'll give it to Farnsworth. Trevino drives it. He'll put it up. No good. And a blocking foul's called underneath. Once again, poor Dennis.
Yeah, pretty good defense. Stayed in front of him, but when that offensive player lowers his shoulder and makes contact, a lot of times he's going to get the call.
Number 3 on Dennis. Trevino once again at the free throw line, and he misses off the back of the iron.
Did he make either of his last time?
Yes, one.
Okay.
Second one's no good. Offensive rebound by Franz. Whoa, Birch. And now Franz with a 3-pointer, Farnsworth rather, no good. Charlie Yoder brings it up for Westview. Inside pass to Dennis. Good feed from Rensberger. Wingard his first 2 tonight. 53-22 Westview. Minute 35 to go in the third quarter. Alex Yoder gets it to Birch. Now to Trevino. Out front it'll come to France, and now back to Alex Yoder on the right side. No good. Dennis Wingard with a rebound. Get it to Charlie. Nick back to Charlie. A 3 is no good. Rebound pulled down by Chase Franz. Franz bounce passes it right side to Yoder. Fakes. Little runner is good. Inside a minute now to go into the third quarter. 53-24 Westview. Charlie walks it across the timeline, and we'll see if we can kill the rest of the clock here in this quarter. Once again, we'll be back here tomorrow night with the Gary Roosevelt game, same time.
I think Nick ought to just take one of those threes. If you're ever going to take a 3, now's the time.
There you go.
You're up 29. You're probably going to come out of the game real soon.
Would that hasten his departure?
I don't think so. He can hit them. He's really a good shooter out there. He just,
oh yeah,
it's not something that he's established as a strength in a game.
Right. He hasn't tried one, I don't think, this year. I had the stats. I don't think he's. Alley-oop inside to Yoders. Hits the bottom of the glass.
Well, that was a wasted minute.
So Coach Abbott from Eastside's out congratulating his defense for not letting us score in that minute. 53-24 is our score at the end of 3. Westview in command. We'll be back with the fourth quarter right after this 60-second timeout.
Do you fret about potential health hazards in your home? Is something eating away at your walls? Stop fretting and do something about it by calling Gold Key Home Inspections. We are a full-service company trained to identify wood-destroying insects, perform mold testing, evaluate the home for radon gas, and do more detailed inspections such as sewer line and thermal imaging. Don't lay awake at night wondering. Call Gold Key today to set up your specialized appointment and leave the worrying to us. Dale's Dependable Handyman Service is capable of performing a wide variety of common home maintenance and remodeling services. We can help you with everything from garbage disposal installation to fixing a leaky faucet. We work in the kitchen, the bathroom, the attic, the garage, and anywhere else that might need attention. With help from Dale's Dependable Handyman Service, you know that you'll be receiving quality work from a fully trained, licensed, and insured professional. Call us today at 260-463-3970 or visit dalesdependablehandyman.com.
Westview inbounding to begin the fourth quarter, leading 53-24. Dennis Wingard gets it to Rensberger at the free throw line and has it knocked away from behind into the hands of Colton Birch. He'll get it to Franz, and he tries to drive and is fouled on his way to the basket. That one will go against Litweiler, his third. And we'll send senior Chase Franz to the free throw line.
Yeah, they come out in a little bit of a trapping type defense, I believe, Eastside speaking of. And Nick has to be aware of that guy behind him. Those little 5-foot-something vultures are just waiting for a big guy to bring the ball low.
Yep. Franz hits his free throw, but both teams have missed a few free throws in the second half after being perfect in the first half. Yoder to Hales. 7.5 minutes to go in the ball game. Ball knocked away again. This time Dennis recovers. Gets it to Yoder. Charlie between. Man, what a move.
I'm not sure how that shot went in. But
more than, what, at least three players. Just drove right around and put it in. Charlie up to 27 points for the evening. Inside Franz, and we have an offensive foul on Franz, his second of the night.
I think that's probably a let it go and don't call anything there, but We'll take it.
Trevino coming out. Drew Litweiler coming out. Blake Eckelbarger back in. Blake Eckelbarger. Blake Egley.
Eckelbarger.
Where I got Eckelbarger from. I'm looking for something else.
We got Blakenader, Eckelbarger.
Ball knocked out of bounds into the Westview bench. Eastside will have it. I was looking to see Charlie's high game this year.
I think it was 37 against Valpo.
Yep, you got it. That was in the Classic.
I think if needed tonight, he could have hit that, but he probably won't be in there a whole lot longer.
Blakenader gets a rebound there. Gets it to Hales. And a push is called on Pfefferkorn. No, it was Farnsworth underneath. That's his fourth. Hales will inbound for the Warriors. Elijah looking, still looking. He'll get it to Blake. Thought about it, didn't take the three. He'll give the Rensberger. Now to Charlie.
With this one well in hand, we're really looking for just a solid, efficient performance for the last 6 minutes. Don't get sloppy.
Right. Reaching over the back of Rensberger was Colton Birch. Hales once again inbounding for the Warriors. Wingard with the inbound pass. He'll bring it out front to Blake Egley. Inside pass to Dennis. Good save. It's a little bit over his head, but he's managed to get it in. Charlie, once again, a good move underneath. Drives around, puts it up and in.
Yeah, he's just so adept at finishing on the left side of the basket. You would tell players, don't let him go left, but that's easier said than done.
Inside pass to Franz. It's deflected away by Hales. And now the Warriors will unload their bench. Glendon and Luke Miller are in. Tim Brandenburger, Blake Egley was on the court. He'll stay in. And also out there is Burkett, Ben Burkett. Who did I miss? I think I got everybody. Driving is Colton Birch. Can't find a shot. Now he'll put it up, but a timeout's called by his coach before he can get the shot to go.
It could have been 3 seconds pretty easily.
Oh, yeah, I think so. So a timeout, and I think all he has left is a full timeout. It will be a full timeout. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Think of this as a high school weight room. It's more like a high school classroom. I'm learning how to manage my time here. I'm learning that it's important to have goals and that it takes persistence and commitment to reach them. And I'm learning that the best way to lead is by example.
Indiana High School Sports. They're more than just a game.
Come and see me play.
Farnsworth inbounding, stolen away. Blake Egley comes out with it. Almost
You're
said
stuck
it
on
again.
that now. Man, we are going to have to cure you of some bad habits for a sectional.
Just so we don't have Stojkovic playing, whatever.
I don't think we'll have to worry about him. That's Hamilton.
That's 1A. Egley gets it to Brandenburger.
Well, coach, I think, wants to see some execution here. He just want to see keep away for 5 minutes.
That's what we're doing so far, just keep away.
Well, I think we'll probably have some guys a little gun shy about shooting too.
Oh, good feed inside. Luke can't find a shot. He gets it out to Burkett. Now let me get the Miller. Yeah, that was Luke. And that is Linden, 23. Blake, good shot to the baseline for Egley. His first 2 tonight.
Little playmaker right there.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that move before.
Ball off the chest of, oh, I thought it went off of Colton Birch.
He didn't want to run back down to the other end.
Yeah, that could very well be. Inbounding is Johnson. And they lob it up top to Farnsworth, takes it into the paint, puts it up and scores.
Farnsworth is thinking, wow, that's a lot easier shooting over him than Charlie.
Yeah, I don't think we would have had that easy of a road.
Yeah, the length that we have, which is a little unusual for a Westview team, is just really something you don't really think about unless you're out playing against it.
Well, and that's another thing that's special about this group of guys. I mean, how often do you see this kind of length on a Westview
Yeah,
team?
the kind of length and shooting and playmaking ability that
Right.
we have, and that's just rare.
Blake goes right side of Lyndon Miller. We'll go to back to Blake, and now to Luke Miller. Now Eastside will bring some of their bench players in at the next stoppage. Luke bounce passes it to Blake. Blake will pop a 3 and hit.
It's the Blake Egley show at the moment.
And that's 5 points. 62-27 Westview. Nearing the 3-minute mark to go in this ball game. Noah Johnson, left side. Shot is in the air, no good by Phoenix Smythe. Ben Burkett brings it up, gives it to Brandenburger. Now to Luke Miller, Lyndon Miller. Out front to Blake. Bounce pass inside to Tim. Like to see him turn around. Have a nice shot off the glass. Fall away jumper by Burkett's a little short. Now the freshman Mason Yoder will come in at the next stoppage. Ethan Farnsworth backs it out. He'll give it to Johnson. Noah Johnson gets the pick and the pick and roll, and it's grabbed by Birch. He'll put it up and hit.
That was about 2 travels combined there, but
well,
I guess I can't be too critical. I'd like to keep him under 30, but that's just the statistician in me.
That might be kind of tough, although you never know. We've been controlling the basketball pretty well. Burkett will pop a 3, and it's long. Tipped around, grabbed by Lyndon Miller, and his jumper is good. So some of these guys getting in the scoring column here. 64-29 Westview. Birch feeling it, misses the shot. Blake tries to chase it down, but it's grabbed by Farnsworth. His shot, oh, it goes. So there goes our under 30. So now they're going to.
We have hockey substitutions going on up here for
line
Eastside.
change. Another one of those line changes. Guys couldn't wait to get in. So
I'm just glad I wasn't part of the generation that rolled their shorts up like 4 times. They'll probably look back someday. And
oh my.
now I know we had short shorts, but we didn't have the band rolled up 3 times.
Right.
With the tag sticking out.
Exactly. Shot by Burkett's off the back of the iron, no good.
Well, definitely a different kind of game. Last time was what, 83-50 something. This time much lower scoring on both ends.
Trevino deflected. Outside, shot is up off the back of the iron, no good. Pulling down the rebound is Luke Miller. A lot of these guys that are in there for Eastside now aren't even on the score sheet here. Dawson Smythe is. So far, he's the only one that I've been able to track down. 25 is Wade Miller. He got into the game the last time. Ben Burkett, Linden, or rather Luke Miller. He'll get it to Linden. 25 seconds to go in the ball game. Now to Luke Miller. Luke to Linden. Let's see if the game ends with it in the hands of Blake again. It'd be like three games in a row. And Blake standing there with it. And that's going to do it as the Westview Warriors win again. Final score here tonight, Westview 64 and Eastside 31. And I know they have a wrestling sectional, I guess, here tomorrow morning, and I know they're in a hurry to get the gym cleaned out. So,
oh, they're going to want us out of here.
We'll take a 1 minute timeout, then we'll come back and Jamie will give the scoring and maybe a few stats, and then we'll get out of here.
Okay.
Back after this.
Does your paint job need a refresh? Got too many dings and scratches? Let Hyde Auto Body take care of it for you. No matter the type of vehicle, motorcycle, trailer, or truck cab, Hyde Auto Body's experienced paint specialists will attend to every detail so you don't have to. We aim to be #1 in customer service, and your satisfaction is always guaranteed. We're located west of State Road 9 on US 20. Hyde Auto Body, a trusted name in the community for over 20 years. Do you fret about potential health hazards in your home? Is something eating away at your walls? Stop fretting and do something about it by calling Gold Key Home Inspections. We are a full-service company trained to identify wood-destroying insects, perform mold testing, evaluate the home for radon gas, and do more detailed inspections such as sewer line and thermal imaging. Don't lay awake at night wondering. Call Gold Key today to set up your specialized appointment and leave the worrying to us.
Back at Westview High School, where Westview defeats Eastside 64-31, 33-point victory. Let's take a look at the individual scoring quick. Dennis Wingert had 2. Charlie Yoder had 29 to lead Westview tonight. 17 in the first half and 12 in a shortened playing time second half. Elijah had 16. Drew Litweiler added 4. Nick Rensberger added 6. Blake Egley added 5. And Lyndon Miller added 2. For Eastside, Gabe Trevino had 1. Alex Yoder added 5. Noah Johnson had 3. Ethan Farnsworth had 6. Gavin Pfefferkorn had 7. Chase Franz had 4. And Colton Birch rounded out the scoring for Eastside with 2 points. Scoring by quarter, Westview 18-11 in the first, 17-7 in the second, 18-6 in the third, and 11-7 in the fourth. I thought what was interesting there is the scoring totals for Eastside in the final 3 quarters were 7, 6, and 7.
Wow.
In a game that wasn't really a slow down game.
No, it
so
wasn't.
It had, you know, a moderate to maybe even above average amount of possessions, and we still held them to that many points.
That was just plain solid, impressive defense.
It was,
tonight.
and considering that we had almost all bench players in there the last 5 minutes of the game, sometimes you give a lot of cheap buckets, but they know better. They know better, they won't be out there very long.
Exactly.
So what they emphasized, they got accomplished this week, and that's gratifying to see. Now let's see if you can do it back-to-back nights. Gary Roosevelt's going to come in here tomorrow. Not intimidated and very athletic, and can you do it against athletic teams that can shoot and run? So we will see.
It'll be an interesting game. Once again, a final score here tonight. Westview defeating Eastside 64-31. Westview now goes to 14-4 and 7-0 in the Northeast Corner Conference. The Eastside falls to 5-9 and 2-3 in the conference. That'll do it for tonight. 64-31 was the final score. Tonight's streaming broadcast of Westview Warrior Basketball at LaguanaMedia.com has been made possible by the following business sponsors. The Blue Gate Restaurant in Shipshewana, by Mike's Automotive Service, in Topeka, by May Funeral Home in LaGrange, also by Height Auto Body over in LaGrange, Topeka Do It Best Hardware, and Topeka Pharmacy, by Dale's Dependable Handyman Service, also by Weaver Furniture in Shipshewana, Jerry Standard in Middlebury, the Hometown Treasure, also by Yoder Insurance in Shipshewana, by Quality Floor in Topeka, Frontline Auto Tech in Shipshewana, by Yoder Shipshewana Hardware, also by Troyer Saddlery, and our halftime trivia contest is brought to you by Shipshe Pizza. Our individual sponsors were Dan and Dawn Byler, John and Leslie Cook, Tim and Donna Height, Jerry and Fran Hostetler, Josiah and Candace Parker, Jim and Liz Stump, Tim and Kim Taylor, and Roger and Esther Winger. So for our camera operator tonight, Jordan Miller. Thank you very much, Jordan, for filling in for Eric Hart tonight. For our engineer, Justin Geigley, and our color commentator, Jamie Miller. This is Jerry Hostetler. Good night, everyone.